What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again with a Toronto Maple Leafs post-game review. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm smiling, but I'm not really happy about this game. 1-0 loss to the LA Kings. Now, this is what I have to say right off the bat. I thought a lot of Leaf players tonight played really well. William Nylander directed a ton of shots to the front of the net. John Tavares was a force. They were doing a good job. The Kings were doing a good job of tying up Matthews, but he still had his chances. Marner was out there. Like, the whole team looked pretty decent. I thought that there was still some giveaways. You can tell Sandin and Liljegren are not ready to chew up big minutes. Both had some pretty gnarly giveaways, and Sandin got blown past a couple times. Couldn't catch up, but you know, they're 19 and 20 years old. Like, you can't expect too much. But when the Leafs are a much better team than the LA Kings, they have to win these games. Florida got a point tonight. The Leafs matched that with a point. It would have been nice to get an extra point, especially when you're playing a team like LA. Now, Jonathan Quick hasn't been good this year, but he played like a Vezina candidate tonight. Freddie Anderson was also exceptional. The shots on goal were 36-30 in favor of Toronto, so both goalies had plenty of work, and they were both amazing. So kudos to Quick and Anderson. It's just the Leafs can't lose this game. Quick improves to 15 and 22. Anderson is now 28 and 13. I mean, Quick was the first star, Freddie was the second, and Kempe was the third because of the shootout winner. So that's basically all that happened tonight. The hits were 19-14 in favor of the Kings, but again, I can't get away from talking about this. The Leafs' schedule is going to get harder coming up, and regardless of how good some of the numbers looked for the Leafs tonight, the magic number was 1. All they needed to score was a goal, and they didn't. And you're playing a team that's not good. You have to score that goal. You have to find ways to win. And I've said this multiple times. The Leafs try these fancy moves, and you know, I like it every once in a while. They work every once in a while. But if they're not working, don't keep trying them, okay? You got to just play the game, score goals, even if it doesn't look nice. Like, it doesn't have to be a pretty goal every time. And I find sometimes the Leafs try similar moves way too much. It really sucks to stay up past 1 a.m. and watch your team lose to the Kings. And again, no disrespect to the Kings, they just haven't been good this year. They've been sellers. They sold off some of their team. They're a team that's looking for a decent draft pick this year. And when you stay up till nearly 1:30 in the morning and watch a team that's supposed to be a playoff team not score a single goal, it's kind of frustrating. And again, I'm going to keep coming back to it. Jonathan Quick was incredible, but I keep saying it. You got to find ways to win. If you are truly a playoff team, you find a way to score a goal. You crash the net. Zach Hyman had a great game tonight, but nobody could just pot one in. They couldn't. They didn't get a lucky bounce. You know, the only time we beat the goalie was in Nylander in the shootout. Shout out to Justin Bieber, who was at the game. But man, I don't know what else to say. The Leafs just have to find ways to win. If you want to make the playoffs, if you want to be successful in the playoffs, you find ways to win. Tonight, the Leafs failed to do that. They failed to do that against the San Jose Sharks. And I don't know. They've got another game tomorrow against the Anaheim Ducks, which I will be previewing, of course. Another late one. I don't know, that this might be the end of their road swing, the Western road swing, I should say, against Anaheim, but I'm not positive. But they actually, you know, while we're here, we might as well check. But they have to win. The Leafs have to win tomorrow. It's imperative that they win. Okay, so the Panthers don't play tomorrow again, so of course the Leafs are going to have multiple games in hand again, which I can't stand. The scheduling kind of sucks. Okay, so Florida is going to beat Montreal on Saturday, although Montreal's played pretty well recently. So the Leafs have to win this game against Anaheim, which is technically today or tonight. It's at 10 p.m., and it's going to be Campbell versus Gibson. So we'll have to see what happens. They got to win. There's no question. They have to win. After tomorrow, they don't play until Tuesday, and they're playing Tampa in Toronto. So Monday, Florida plays the Blues, so that's going to be a tough game for them. But now it's time to scoreboard watch, guys. Like, the Leafs need to win. Florida needs to lose. It's getting down to the nitty gritty here. Okay, so If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Sorry, I'm very tired, and I don't really have the energy to talk about the Leafs losing a 1-0 game to one of the worst teams in the NHL. So, peace.